Hey everybody, it's Monday, December the 4th. I hope you're all doing very well. I am going out to take a look at some trees that need trimming or removed. And I just wanted to talk to you about, real quick, about so often I get approached by a customer that is worried about their neighbor's trees. They say, Kevin, is this tree a dangerous tree? Or this tree's leaning towards my house. It's often spurred by a tree that doesn't look so good, or it's got a pretty heavy lean, or it's dropping limbs and it's close enough to the house that if it were to fall or fail, it would cause significant damage to the house. So my reply to that is, as an ISA certified arborist, we can do what's called a tree risk assessment, and we can essentially use our validation as a certified arborist to deem a tree risky or not risky, or hazardous, not hazardous. Actually, a hazardous tree is identified by the potential to cause personal or property damage. So like if a tree falls in the woods and it's a 1,000-foot pine tree, but it doesn't hit anything, or a person, or a fence or a dog or something, you know, it's not a hazardous tree. It's just a big tree that's going to fall, and when it does, it might cause a big boom, break some other trees. But if your neighbor has a tree and it's leaning towards your property, and the tree has a noticeable size hole in it, now we're talking about neglect, negligence. And you know, when you have this situation, you know, the best thing that you can do is get an ISA certified arborist to do a tree risk assessment on it, to assess the tree for its potential to fail. That way, when it does, you have that on record. Now, you also need to approach an attorney. I'm not an attorney, so I can't give you legal advice. But what I do know is negligence could be deemed, and then you could go after your neighbor for property damages or personal loss damages, because they've been notified and they've neglected to, for whatever reason, they've neglected to deal with the tree. So the question is, Kevin, what can I do about the tree leaning towards my property or my house? You know, if it falls on your house and it's considered an act of God, your homeowners association will have to deal with your neighbor's tree. So your neighbor's tree falls on your house, you pay for it out of pocket with a deductible, your insurance goes up, all that good stuff. Again, you know, the only option there is approach legal advice, obtain a tree risk assessment from an ISA certified arborist. You know, Jimmy John's Tree Service doesn't make the cut there because they have no credentialing in tree physiology, so what they say doesn't hold up in court. That's why you need an arborist. We have the training and the education and the credentials that say we do. So that's the good part, right? So again, tree falling over towards the house, if it can hit your house, you know, it's considered an act of God if it's not negligence. The only way to prove negligence is to get it before it falls. So I went and looked at a tree, had a huge hole about 15 feet up, and sure enough, at some point the tree will probably fall and hit the neighbor's house, which happens to be my client. But he has an ISA certified arborist on his team, and he will actually be pursuing legal action because he knows that tree's a hazard. So anyway, feel free to give me a call, 864-270-8884, if you have any questions or concerns, or you're dealing with the same problem. I will place a link below the video right here, and you can also schedule a call. Scheduling a call is really the best way if you want to talk to me directly. 864-270-8884. Thank you.